Go ahead.
Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
That's your child. Ain't you of the truth? Wasn't your daughter of the truth? Didn't she grow up in the truth? So did you give your daughter to a man of wisdom, of understanding? Go ahead.
But give her to a man of understanding.
But give her to a man of understanding. So you said I never stopped teaching. Well, you stopped teaching your daughter?
Yeah.
Right.
Give me go to the 22nd chapter, the 3rd and the 4th verse. Or 3rd to the 4th verse.
Ecclesiastes 22, verse 3 and 4. An evil nurtured son is the dishonor of his father that begat him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss.
And a foolish daughter is born to his loss. So that your daughter being born was a loss to you, Yeshaya. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
That's why in the Middle East, you know what them Arabs do? If their daughters go off and they tell them, get yourself together, and they don't listen, they kill them. They kill them, man. There was one honor killing. And if the father's too old, the brothers do it, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness.
Hey, that's why you shy. Straighten him out, brother. Could you please take her off the video thing? Read it again, brother.
A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband.
No, read from the top.
Sorry.
From where you read.
An evil nurtured son is the dishonor of his father that begat him.
Yeah, you got a son that's evil as hell. He's constantly back and forth in the prison. You don't want to have nothing to do with that nigga, man. And then when you find out he dropped dead, you might not show it openly, but inwardly you like, I'm happy that nigga's dead, man. Go ahead, Ak.
And a foolish daughter is born to his loss.
And a foolish daughter is born to his loss. Go ahead.
It says, a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband.
Now, how many of you nigga women bring inheritance to your husband, man? Go ahead.
But she that liveth dishonestly...
she that liveth swinging around the pole, all right?
Having lesbian affairs.
Having lesbian affairs.
Dealing with white boys.
Dealing with white boys. Having sex with white boys. Hooking up with white boys. Okay, go ahead.
But she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness.
But she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness, man. Now, Yeshua, if you was truly a man of the Lord, you say, that's not my daughter no more.
Oh.
I cut that bitch off when she was 18 years old.
That's right.
No, I cut that bitch off as soon as she went against my will and lay with this kid. Or the first time she committed her lesbian affair.
That's right.
You caring for your daughter, man.
And is she gonna make it?
She ain't gonna make it, but you ain't gonna make it. But he ain't gonna make it.
He ain't gonna make it, she ain't gonna make it.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. She that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband.
Well, she first of all, she's not married.
Right.
And she bold because she gonna want to think. Yep. Talking this shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, she posted pictures of it. She that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband, but they both shall despise her.
But they both, well, wait a minute, Yeshua, you don't despise her. So are you a man of understanding?
Yeah.
Huh?
High priest.
High priest.
High priest.
High priest. I say high priest.
Yeah, high priest.
High priest.
The priest is Satan.
You're Judas priest.
Yeah. Judas priest. Yeah, Judas priest.
Hey, give me 26 chapter 10 verse.
Hey, Yeshua, you should have stayed in that cubby hole. In 1992 cubby hole.
Well, the brother that put that video up, he took it down, and he asked me and a couple other brothers, should I put it back up? And I said, nah. I said, you ain't gonna see Yeshua for a while, because he went right back under that rock.
Yep.
Now, if he comes out, he gonna get some more, and this time we ain't gonna be nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Get some more.
You want some more?
I got a lot of more.
I got a lot of more. A lot of more for your ass. A lot of more.
I got a lot of more. I got a lot of more. And when we first came in the truth, Yeshua used to say, you got brothers that's SS. You got brothers that's S and SS. SS meaning super simple. Now what category are you?
SSS.
Go ahead.
It says, Ecclesiastes 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless,
if thy daughter be shameless, go ahead.
Keep her in straitly.
You supposed to lock her down, man.
Yeah, lock them legs.
Go ahead. But back in the ancient world, look up the word chastity belt. That's something that from the middle of the dark ages, where Jake used to rule, man. That proves that Esau didn't rule. He wasn't gonna put no Hey, the king or the Lord will put a chastity belt on his wife and on all his concubines and his daughters, man. So Yeshaya, you didn't wrap a chastity belt on your daughter.
She'll melt it with them legs. Them legs are hot.
You heard of hot?
You got them hot legs.
You heard of hot lips hooligan?
Yep.
Oh, she's
hot legs.
She's hot legs.
It'll burn any chastity
hot
belt.
Hot legs, Shamisha.
It'll burn that chastity belt. It'll go up. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. That's a nasty freak, man. That's right. Hey, Shia, hey. You got to face the facts, man. You got a freaky doubter. A freaky doubter.
Rick James talked about them type of women. She's a very freaky.
Yeah, well, that's a theme song. A theme song is that's a theme song, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's a theme song.
She's a freak.
She's all right.
She's a freak.
She's all right. That girl's all right. That's Esau singing
Hey, man, we gonna step on that shot, man.
Go ahead, man.
Right.
And what you gonna do about it, nigga?
This is chastity belt.
You're coming down to 34th Street.
It says, a chastity belt is a locking item of clothing designed to prevent sexual intercourse or masturbation.
Oh, hey. Is there more to it?
Mm-hmm. Such belts were historically designed for women.
Did you hear that, Yeshaya? Where's the book on it? I got a book. This is a black woman in the Middle Ages. Go ahead, man.
Ostensibly for the purpose of chastity.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Extensively for the purpose of chastity, right? And we're going to look up the word chastity. Go ahead.
To protect women from rape or
well, that's why they knew the law. So they said, well, look, I'm gonna guarantee that she don't get raped. I'm gonna put a chastity belt on her. And mostly you put it on your wives, your concubines, your maidens, and your daughters, okay? Go ahead.
Or to dissuade women and their potential sexual partners from sexual temptation.
That's what you should have got, Yeshaya.
Sexual temptation.
But once again, that proves that women are property. Because if you're
property of their fathers,
exactly.
Or when they are married, they're property of their husbands. Okay?
Women are property, and a lot of you guys don't accept that. You think that these women are our equal. They're not our equal. They're property, man. That's all a woman is. The word woman means servant.
And you got to think like that, man. You know, we got women. You got to, deal with them. We in this fucking world. But in the kingdom, man, you're going to have them women lined up and you're going to deal with them, man.
That's right.
According to the way you want to deal with them, man.
That's right. Property.
And then David had women of the other nations, because when you read about Micah, and I was reading it the other day, it said that he was going to be honored among his maidens. That means the only ones that's going to get sexed up is his maidens. Right. And Micah, the daughter of Saul, all right? She was childless unto her birth. Unto her death, all right?
For simply laughing at David.
For simply snickling at David, man.
So she basically, in essence, she was put under chastity.
And she was a princess. She was the king's daughter.
Yeah.
David didn't give a shit. Because you simply snickered, and then you talk shit to him. He said, I dance before the Lord. Yeah. All right? And basically, he just put your ass away.
Yeah, he said, I'm behalf of all them women that you spoke about.
Which are the maidens.
Yep,
the maidens.
Pretty much you're going to die childless.
Yeah, because she called King David a vain fellow.
Yep.
A vain fellow. Yeah.
She's lucky David didn't put his ass to death.
She would have put to death by rights.
And he could have did it too.
Yeah.
All right, give me the 42nd chapter, 9 to 11.
Yeah, that shows you back then women didn't dig on guys that were vain fellows. Like in this world, you got all those actors, those are vain fellows. Yeah. But women are all in love with them. Back in the ancient world, it was totally different.
Go ahead.
Women didn't dig on a guy that was a vain fellow. You know?
This is Ecclesiastes 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found the fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and upon her quiver, and open her quiver against every arrow.
Now, there's a thing that used to go on, it still goes on today. You got women that go to certain clubs with their girlfriend, and they wear short dresses, they're scantily dressed.
Girls' night out.
Girls' night out, and you know what they do? They go to the bar, and what do men do? When you go to a club, right? Why do they allow a woman to come in for free at a certain time? That's the law in the men, because who got the money? Who gonna buy all the drinks? The man, right? How you get to know a woman? You gotta buy. If you ain't buying a drink, you ain't getting nothing. Right? You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting no play, nothing between the legs, no conversation. All right, you ain't getting none of that, man. So that's psychological. They open them clubs. They say women in free until 12 o'clock.
That's right.
So when there's a bunch of women in there, here come the men with the money. All right. Read that again.
It says, watch over her with an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found the fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow.
Yeah, so like I said, you got black women, you got Latin women, you got Edomite women, you got all kind of women. You got women from other countries after they come here and they meet these black women and these Puerto Rican women and these Edomite women. When they go to clubs, you know what they do? They watch the Sex in the City. And what was that all about?
Freaking.
Women going out to clubs, going to bed with different men. They might go to her house, or she might go to his house, man. Then they'll fall in love with the guy, and they'll think about getting married and they'll break up, and then what she do? She'll go back to the club. That's what you black women do, all right? That's what you white women do. That's what you Latino women do. That's what all you fucking women do, man.
That's right. Pose.
And that's what your daughter did, Yeshaya. But she did it with other women, and she did it with Edomites. But I thought I'll never stop teaching. Is that it on that?
Ecclesiastes 42:9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep when she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married.
That means when you're ready, when you get your first menstrual. Doesn't mean when you're 60 years old, like that clown Nate said. Go ahead, Art.
I know the one is a 60-year-old woman. Nate is a freak.
He might like 60-year-old woman.
What do you possibly find attractive about a 60-year-old woman? Well, first of all, the titties, the nipples touch her knees, you know?
That means, Nate, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. Where you at?
Ecclesiastes 42 in the middle of 9. Lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated. Verse 10. In her virginity, lest she should be defiled and gotten with child in her father's house, and having an husband, lest she should misbehave herself, and when she is married, lest she should be barren.
Now that one, she looked back. So
yeah, she looked back.
Black. All them hoes are gonna go to the bars, and the finest ones, they're gonna all split.
Yeah.
They're gonna all split, all right?
Yeah.
You know, they got that shit on DVD, the Sex in the City.
Yeah,
they watch all them episodes.
That's what that is.
That's Sex in the City, man.
That's
the box set. They got the box
Spirit, let them buy.
And that's why you fucking white men, when we get you in the kingdom, we're gonna stomp your fucking heads in, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because you allow that shit. You stupid fucking white man. You Edomites, now we're gonna get on Esau.
Yeah.
You allow your children to go to fucking college, man. And like my insurance broker, he was showing, I remember his daughter when she was young, when she was first born, and he showed me a picture, and she getting ready to go to college, right? She getting ready to go, and when if she stuck it in, she stuck it in, man. You know? Anyway, she was going to college, and I straight up told him, I said, you know what happens up there in college, man? And he pretended like he didn't hear. I said, you know what happens up there in college, man? Especially with them young girls. I said, you watch Sex in the City, then the dude changed the subject, man. You know, a lot of you fucking white